Today, I want us to check out one of the most trending songs right now, and I can say one of the most sensational song too as well. This song talks about the painful reality of life, and this is something nobody can take off. Charlie, there is so much into this song that we cannot miss out.
After school life is the hardest experience. Whoever feeds you controls you.
He said, after school life is the hardest experience. Whoever feeds you controls you. And that is a fact. In this life, whoever put food on your table, whoever is responsible for your daily, for your survival, whoever put food on your table is literally the one who has power over you. Whatever they say, you have to do it, whether you like it or not, whether it aligns with your goals or not, you just have to do it. So whoever feeds you controls you.
Money buys peace, not happiness. Spiritual life hits harder than physical life.
Say money buys peace and not happiness. When you have money, you have peace. Peace in a sense that you will be able to tackle any problem. You will be able to solve any headache of a problem that comes your way. But money does not buy happiness. You can be wealthy, you can be rich, but you may not be happy, because happiness is something nothing can buy. Happiness is an intrinsic kind of thing that you yourself have to produce it yourself. So money buys peace and it doesn't buy happiness. Now he went ahead to say that spiritual life hits harder than physical life. Sometimes when you see people, what is happening in their physical, sometimes you see somebody smiling, looking good, but when you look deep down into the person, they are burning. So what is happening in the spirit matters and hits harder than what happens in the physical life. Charlie, this is serious.
Whatever was meant to be will be. So stop stressing about things that are beyond control.
Whatever that was meant to be will be. So stop stressing about things that are beyond control. There are some things that are just beyond control, no matter what you do, regardless of the effort, regardless of the emotions, no matter how you cry, no matter how you stress yourself about it, there is nothing you can do about it. And so he's saying that things that are meant to be will be. Whatever was written by the universe to happen will happen. So stop stressing yourself about things you cannot control. The moment you don't have control over things, the moment you don't have control over whatever that is happening in your life, or if something happens today and you don't have control over that thing, just let it be. Because what was meant to be will be. Charlie, this is hard.
Being everywhere gets you nowhere. Our parents also try not to be poor.
Being everywhere gets you nowhere. Being everywhere. This is kind of a very serious something that is getting people today. You think you have to do everything. You think you have to be available to everything. You think you have to do back movement. Every hustle you have to go. But he's telling us that being everywhere gets you nowhere. So which means you need to have a very specific direction in life before you will be able to get somewhere. You need to know exactly where you are going and face that direction and focus on where you are going. But if your attention is divided, when you doesn't have a specific focal point you are heading to, you tend up to accommodate, you tend up to take in things, and at the end of the day you wouldn't know your level. So being everywhere takes you nowhere. And our parents also prayed not to be poor. Our parents also prayed not to be poor. Just like the way we are young and we are hoping, we are praying, we are blessing God to bless us so that we get. That is the same thing our parents were also doing, but look at where they are today. This is just a warning. This is just a wake-up call to tell you that, Charlie, if you don't stand up, if you don't start viewing life at a different angle, if you don't start seeing life at the realist perspective, things will not go well. You will just hope you will live in your dream until the end of the day and nothing will happen.
Big money never comes clean and clean. Money never comes big. Calendar is fake. We only.
This is the part that I love. Say, big money never comes clean, and clean money never comes big. Charlie, big money never comes clean. You want to make money, and you want to be fair to people. You want to make big money, and you want to make everybody happy. You want to make big money, and you want to look good in the face of everybody. You want to appear good to everybody. You want to make everybody happy. You want to make everybody, you want to treat everybody fair. You can't. Big money never comes clean, and clean money never comes good. So in the past, you want to make clean money, you want to work hard, yes, you will make peanuts, small, hand to mouth. But the only way you can start making big money is to leverage. Get people, treat people like make people work for you. Cheat the system. That is the only way you can make big money.
Day and night. If you feel to cry, just cry, even if no one is there for you.
They say calendar is fake. We only have day and night, and there is nothing else again. The calendar we have been shown to, and as seasons there is only day and night, and that is all. And then if you feel like crying, just cry, even if nobody is there for you, because after all, what is meant to be will be.
Education has nothing to do with wealth. Even selling your own kidney, you need connections.
Education has nothing to do with wealth. This is the white lie we have been told. Education has nothing to do with wealth. Even if you want to sell your kidney, you need connections. This should tell you that you don't even owe yourself. There is nothing that is on a silver platter. There is nothing that is on an easy path. No. Education is never the key to anything. Education is just education is just to make you illiterate, and that is all. Literacy does not take away poverty. That is the white lie we were told. That is the hardest truth people do not want to hear. The fact that you are educated does not guarantee you are going to be successful. The fact that you are educated does not hand you any leverage that you are going to make money. No. Education is just the beginning of another big struggle in life. So if you just want to cry, feel free and cry, even if nobody is there for you, because at the end of the day, what is meant to be will be.
Tomorrow is not promised. Nothing is yours, not even your life. Just live. One day a day will start without you.
Tomorrow is not promised. Tomorrow is not promised. And you can even start a day without it. There is a day that will start without you. Charlie, let me take this back. It's wild.
One day a day will start without you. We break ourselves for people who wouldn't bend for us.
One day a day will start without you. Charlie, today I went to work and one of our patients expired. If I say expired, one of our patients is gone. I was just looking at him like this, and he's dead. Like there was literally nothing nobody can do about it. The doctor came and did all he could, whatever, nothing. A day will start without you. And so the harder truth is that we bend ourselves for people, or we break ourselves for people who wouldn't even bend for us. You waste your time trying to make people happy. You waste your time trying to serve people. You waste your time trying to impress people. You waste your time trying to look good in the eyes of others. this won't get you anywhere. And this is the painful reality of life we are talking about.
Yet somehow, it's the unexpected hands that lift us when we fall. Narcissists achieve more.
Narcissists achieve more. Why do narcissists achieve more? Who is a narcissist? A narcissist is somebody who in Twi we can say a narcissist, somebody who only focuses on himself, who wants everything done for his favor. That's a narcissist. Why do narcissists achieve more? When you look at the world today, look at the rich people, look at those doing well in life. They make sure or they drift things, they manipulate things to work for them. And that is the hardest truth. That is the painful reality. Narcissist, being a narcissist is the only way you can make it in this life. Make things work for you, make things go in favor of you. Make people work, make people suffer for your gain. That is the only hardest truth that somebody is going to tell you.
When good people never think it can never happen to you. Everything never thought is a lie. The actual things are not thought, and that's the world we live in.
And good people never think anything bad can ever happen to you. No. The fact that you are good does not guarantee any kind of protection. That is a very white lie. Good people shouldn't expect that, oh, as I am good, so far as I'm good, things are going to go well on my way. No, it's a very big lie. Never expect that bad things can happen to you, regardless of your kindness, regardless of your of your generosity. Bad things can actually happen to you. And the fact is that, okay, let me.
And that's the world we live in.
All the things that we were taught about is a lie. The actual things that we were not taught are the things that make us prosper, and those are the things that they wouldn't teach you. Everything we were taught in school, in life, by our parents, by our friends, by our religious leader, everything is a lie. The actual things are things that are not taught. Actual things are not taught, and that is the world we live in today. Everything we're told, you have to be kind, you have to be generous, you have to be respectful, everything is a lie. Everything was taught to enslave you into the system. But the actual things that will actually make you free are things that are not taught. This is a painful reality of life.
Consistency does not guarantee success. It's not always about working hard.
Consistency does not guarantee success, and it is not always about working hard. This is painful, but that is the truth. Consistency does not always guarantee success. Sometimes you can be doing a particular thing over and over and over and over and over again, and even if you are not lucky, that is what is going to kill you. And the fact that you are working hard under the sun, you are stressing, you are moving up and down, you are draining your energy, that is not, no, success is not based on working hard. It is about being effective. Yeah.
Life can humble you when you see one as one name. You can work hard but still fail, while others are just winning without even trying.
You can work hard but still fail, while others are just winning without even trying. And this is the hard code of life. Sometimes you can be suffering. You are working hard, you are doing everything possible that it is, that things should go your way, but no. But you see somebody who is not really hardworking, but it seems things are just going on well with them, and that is it. That is it. That is it. You can be hustling day in, day out. You can be turning things in and out, and it's not working. But those who don't even just try, some people, they don't even try, and they are just at the comfort of their zone, and things start raining on them. And the better you know this, the earlier for you.
Because you're not giving up is not a guarantee that you'll finally make it.
Because you are not giving up is not a guarantee that you will finally make it. It doesn't happen that way. The fact that you are not giving up, the fact that you are on it, the fact that you are still no. Though we have been told to never give up, that when you hold on, that when you press on, eventually things are going to work out for you. But the harder truth of life is that it's not everybody. Sometimes you may never give up. Sometimes you may never give up. But not giving up is not a guarantee that things are going to work out for you. Not giving up is not a guarantee that you will finally make it in life. Some people thrive in their hardship. Some people thrive in their hustle and die. You may never get there. That is the truth. You may never make it.
The one who doesn't run will not get to his destination on time. People are evil. Self-love is very important. Breaking a habit.
Self-love is very important. You need to cultivate a culture of putting yourself first. You need to cultivate a culture of letting your will be upon any other decisions from anybody. You have to cultivate the culture of putting yourself first. You have to cultivate the culture of loving yourself first. And this is the hard truth of life. When you make people's will, people's interest overshadow your will and your interest, you are going to be subdued. You are going to be enslaved.
It sounds easy till you start the process. Never think it can never happen to you.
Stopping a habit or overcoming an addiction is always easy. It always sounds easy. Especially for our friends who are smokers and drunkards and drug addicts. It always sounds easy to say, I will stop. It always sounds easy to say, I will not do it again, until you start the process. The harder part is until you start the process. That is where you are going to see that it is not easier done than said. And I say, no, what can I say?
Bro to bro, don't judge your dad until you become one.
Bro to bro, bro to bro, don't judge your dad until you become one. My brother, don't blame your father. Don't ask questions about why your father didn't make it, about why you are in the situation in which you are today. Don't ask yourself, so my father, what was he doing when his colleagues were? Don't judge your father until you become one. When you become a father or when you become a dad, you understand. So don't judge your father until you become one, because you don't know how yours is going to end.
My face doesn't change no matter older I get. I look 12 yet I am 22. Education is not the key to anything. Everybody is jealous, but
education is not the key to anything. Education, they have painted a white lie. Education is not a key to anything. Nothing. Education is just to civilize you, and then you can use the civilization to now to now work upon yourself, to now realize your dreams, to now leverage before you make it. But the mere fact or by the mere education is not a key to anything. If education was key to something, billionaires in this country wouldn't have been easy.
sometimes the person who tries to keep everyone happy is the most lonely inside, I can tell.
Sometimes the person who tries to keep everyone happy is the most lonely inside. Sometimes the person who tries to impress everybody, the person who tries to look good to everybody, the person who tries to look fair, the person who tries to play fair to everybody is the most traumatized person, is the most depressed person, because you inside you are what you are doing is that you are hiding your will, you are suppressing your interest, you are enslaving yourself to serve others.
We are happy you enjoy the music, and inside you understand the lyrics.
We enjoy the music when we are happy, but we understand the lyrics when we are sad.
We already existed on earth before, just from different generations. Yeah.
He's saying we already existed on earth before, just that we have passed through different generations. And this thing is actually true. When you understand the déjà vu or déjà vu, whatever they could call it, it's a French coin word, déjà vu. Sometimes you see something and then it occurs to you as if you have seen that thing already somewhere. That is déjà vu. And this is an insinuation that we have existed before. Everybody had lived already, just that we have passed through different generations and through different channels of life. So there is nothing life has to come about you. No, life does not care about your emotions.
No, it hurts, but you have to let it go. Life is meaningless without God.
Life is meaningless without God. So in this chaotic realm of life, in this chaotic landscape of irrelevant dopamines, if you don't make God first, you are lost. Life is actually meaningless without God, because all these things you are chasing for, a day will start without you. And if you don't have God in your life, where are you by then? You are lost. So life is actually a meaningless one if you don't have God.
One day I will sit down, cry and say it was hard, but I made it. At the end of the day, it's only God who keeps his promises.
One day I will sit down and cry and say it was hard, but I made it. But only when God keeps his promises. Because if God doesn't make the way for you, if God didn't write it down for you to make it, you will never make it. It will never happen, regardless of your effort and your whatever.
Everything comes true if I tell you have a strong mindset, according to the universal law of attraction of wealth. You bet. Juju.
Ladies and gentlemen, so this is the painful reality of life. This song is a full confession, it's a full confession of the hardest cold reality, the hardest truth that people do not want to accept, but that is just the basis of which life is operating. And so the earlier you get to address yourself with these things, the earlier you get to understand these things, the earlier you get to own these things and start viewing life at a different perspective, the earlier you start to become effective, the earlier you start to realize the reality of life than living in a dream of wishing how you want life to be. The earlier the better for you. Sometimes it will never go your way. Sometimes it is not about your hard work. Sometimes it's not about your hope or your perseverance. It is not about how you endure. There's none of those. It is just about the universal favor. It's just about the Holy Spirit. It's just about the God. It's just about the favor of the universe. So life without God is actually meaningless. You can be striving, you can be strategic in your own way, but if you are not having the favor of the universe, if you don't have the supernatural favor, you are going to end up nothing. Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shakon. This is what I have for you. This song has touched my heart so much. It has been released for so long ago, but it has touched my heart so much. And this is what I can say. Charlie, if you like what you're doing, give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Charlie, see you next time.